everybody. Styled it a bit. I did some finger waves in it. Hey, I'm gonna do something so different tonight. We have had comments videos before where you comment and then I read your comments and I'll give you a topic. Well, a girl by the name of Jill Smith asked on the last one if we would do, she had seen something somewhere where somebody was supposed to name the one song that always made them cry. Well, I don't know if I have one song that always makes me cry. I'm going to go a little different direction. I just want to talk about music. And I do have a question for you to answer for the next video. So in the comments below, please do, what types of musics do you like and why? See, I like jazz, pop, some of your older rocks, soft rock. I love gospel, soul, a lot of that. I cannot get into hip hop and I cannot get into, I'm just that age. I just cannot get into rap and hip hop. It's just not my thing. But it is somebody's thing or it wouldn't be so popular. So this is going to be weird but fun. And yes, my new stand is higher. Much higher than that spider leg. So I guess I better get some posture here. Let's get at it. I have this kid's keyboard here. I have it for a reason. But let's start here. Basics. Now, when I was in school, sorry, I'm missing a key. I don't know why. Anyway, the teacher, music teacher, used to have this deal that she'd just put chalk in it and go across the board. She'd have all five lines of the music scale. That's what I'm trying to say, scale. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm hoping this black pen shows up well. Okay. And the treble clef, which looks something like this. No, that's the bass clef. Treble clef, Glenda. Do you forget what the treble clef is? Anyway. That's wrong. I don't know. But anyway, don't worry about it. You can find out somewhere else where they do know what they're talking about. But on the treble clef, it was E, G, B, D, A, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Yep. Okay. And we learned it this way on the scale. Every good boy does fine. And for the notes not on the line, the other parts of the, it's face. That's it. It's just face. F-A-C-E. Now the bass clef, or bass scale, was good boys do fine always. Now, C is down here. C, D, E. So it's down here. It was good boys do fine always. And I don't know the in-betweens for that, so, because I've forgotten after all these years. It was a long time ago that I was in school. But music is also emotional. I mean, there's all kinds of music, and they all have a place. I'm going to show you what I can play on a keyboard. Watch this. Well, just listen to this. I'm so proud of myself. Mary had a little lamb. Crescendo. The thing is, music is fun. Like Froggy went in a courtin' and he did right on. And it's sad. Like blue on blue, heartache is heartache. That's sad. And it can be rejoicing. Up from the grave he arose. I can't do it. But you know what I mean. And your voice can carry that in quietness, in increased volume, decreased volume, vibrato, all of those things. But this is the thing. It's emotion. That's what Jill was trying to get at, is that music is emotion. And there are songs that'll make you cry. There are songs that'll make you jump up and clap your hands. Some will get you stomping your feet and getting in rhythm. There's just a host of all kinds of emotions expressed through song. They can also be expressed through poetry. And that's what my poems are more expressive in the poem form. What was that? Well, Let the Wind Blow Round You was one I wrote recently, and that's the only line I can remember right now because I go blank. But if I had brought it in here to read to you, I would. That was one about learning to just let the crap of all the crap that's going on, just let it go past you. It's just, that's what that one was about. And I've written others that have been, much more, much more from, well, I do have some of my poems in here, come to think of it. This one is I kind of felt it was more of a man's type of poem to read because of the era it was written. The song, not the poem. I wrote the poem. But it's called Blazing Hooves. Now this would be one that would have a cadence to it. And I don't know if I can give it a cadence, but many believe cowboys never die. But stand-made hooves flame across the sky. He let ghost cattle scrape the atmosphere, cowboys singing their flaming colts on the drive. Mr. Jones made dead cowboys sing. Many tried to set fire to the skies. But none cracked their lightning whip, made the heart race with the gallop of the crooning outlaws. Their strings and drum beats drove sparkling hooves, harmony of real ghost song, set to blaze of the hellhound herders across the flaming sky. The song Ghost Rider was written by a man by the name of Roy Jones. It was not written for Ghost Rider that we see now. Ghost Rider in this Sky was written in the 40s. Believe it or not. And it's pretty much kept the same cadence and thing ever since. It's the kind of song that it's like amazing. Well, it's not like Amazing Grace because it's not gospel, but it's that kind that holds over generations. And different people have sung it. And the Outlaws were a group back during cowboy song days, I guess. Here's one, Thunder on the Mount. Now, any one of these, if somebody had a mind to, could probably set it to music. And that is the thing about poetry. Now, if it's rap, it has to rhyme. I have learned that much about rap. Rap has to rhyme. So making it make sense in a rhyme, that's something I probably could not do. And make it be something someone would want to listen to, because I'd probably get it out of a Betty Crocker cookbook. So, Thunder on the Mount. My parents, I did these off of pictures. I was looking at some pictures. My parents went to Alaska, and there was this scene. This is actually smoke, because there was a big wildfire up there at the time, and this smoke could be seen way down south where they were. But, the mount, Thunder on the Mount, of the Mount. I can't even read my own. Your thunderous voice sweeps down over the mounts. I bow in reverence. Great God of all, you who told those who had an ear to hear, I am. Marvelous Spirit fills the heart with the words of prayer. Your mighty strength quells the principalities. To you I am. I freely hand over what you gave me to give. I give my heart, mind, soul, and body. I am yours. Amen. Now that, in Exodus, when God tells Moses to go to the Pharaoh the first time and request that he let them go into the desert and worship, he meant all of Israel and their animals. Now this was a time when they were trying to find a way to escape the slavery of Egypt. The story of the Jewish nation and Egypt is so intertwined, and that I'm not going to give the Bible lesson right here. But anyway, Moses says, "Who should I tell the Pharaoh you are that sends me?" And God told him, "Tell him I am that I am." Now I don't know how that's in Hebrew or Aramaic from back then. Well, in Moses' time, I don't know what they spoke, but it's what it is. I am is a big I am. It's not the small I am at the end of that poem. So I am would be a crescendo. I am that I am. But me saying I am in that poem would be I am yours. That's the difference. And probably a lot of you have already studied this in school when you were kids or in choir. But I do want you to, it can be any kind of music. I can't say I will play every kind of music, but I will read all of your comments, and then I might just try to find some example and not play I won't play the whole thing, because I want this to be a one-time deal as far as letting it out. But don't be afraid to let me know. And if it overlaps, that's fine. You don't have to like just one kind of music. And it doesn't have to be a song that makes you cry. It can be a song that makes you lift up. It can be an old, something that was special to you as a child, like Twinkle Twinkle, because maybe that's what your mom sang to you to help you go to sleep. Maybe she sang it really quiet, like a lullaby. There's so many things. So you tell me what is special to you. And you do name a song. Do name at least one song. And if it's not copywritten, I will try. So that's about it for me tonight. I didn't mean this for this to be, I was just showing you what I learned and kind of how I worked, or do work. And I just want to get across the emotions that go through music and poetry and speech. Just talking to one another. If I'm angry, my voice is going up. If I'm passionate, my voice is going up. If I'm bewildered, my voice is going like this. Yeah, it's emotion. But there's also reason. I don't want to leave out the fact that there's also reason, but I'm talking about a part of our lives that almost always engages with some emotion. So that's all I've got. And Jill, thank you for bringing that up. I have done these before, not with music, but I've done these before where we've taken a topic and I've done a comments video. And this is really a great time for that. So I thank you. Please come back and listen to the results. And I love you all. I will see you soon. Mwah. Smile and wave. There's yours. Good night.